Well, meantime, new emails obtained by Fox News show first son Hunter Biden helped arrange a dinner at the Chinese embassy for a client of his former investment company. This was back in 2011, mind you. Those emails also show Hunter helped arrange that dinner after networking with a top Beijing official at a luncheon hosted by his father, then Vice President Joe Biden. The client, who's also a Democratic donor, writing, quoting here, "I just talked to Hunter and he said he sat with the number 3 official at the embassy today at lunch and has contact information to follow up after the Chinese president has left the U.S." John Levine is a reporter for the New York Post. He joins us now. The Chinese president, of course, at the time was Hu Jintao. He was at this luncheon, right? And Barbara Streisand is there, and John Kerry is there, and Hunter Biden's at this table with the number 3 guy in the Chinese embassy. And suddenly, you know, one of his big wealthy clients gets a dinner at the Chinese embassy. I mean, this is clearly peddling, you know, some political goods.
Right. I mean, it just boggles the mind that Hunter Biden would have these high-level contacts within the Chinese government and the Chinese Communist Party. You know, it can't be stressed enough that during much of the period the laptop covers, he was addicted to crack cocaine and an alcoholic. Right. And, you know, if you read his autobiography, there were times when he was just snorting drugs off the carpets of the hotels he was staying in. So what interest would top Chinese officials, why would the number 3 person in the embassy be sitting next to him, if not to get access to his father?
And that's the big question is what were they looking for? I mean, this whole concept of Joe Biden saying, "I never had any conversations with my son about any of his business dealings," has now been proven false.
Right, repeatedly debunked.
And yet this laptop still, you know, the media hasn't really picked this up as a major story.
Yeah, well, there's clearly unanswered questions about what President Biden's involvement was with his son and with China and the businesses. Right. We know that in the laptop he's referred to as the big guy. And we know that many entities, not just Chinese, but also Russian, but also from Kazakhstan, also Mexico, Romania, they all coalesced around Hunter because they wanted access to his father. And what access was ultimately granted remains an open question.
So we jump ahead 3 years, and in 2014, Hunter's uncle, Jack Owens, reaches out to Hunter to help him get a business license for his telemedicine company in China. And he says the following, quoting here, "Time pressure is very tight, plus the fact that we do not yet have one," meaning the license, "has caused a slight credibility bump in the company's mind. This all translates into a need for a business license and one secured very quickly." And you say, why is the uncle going to Hunter Biden to get a business license for his company in China?
Right. And I think it's important to remember how in China, family relations and government politics are totally intertwined. And if you look at the leaders of China today, they're the children and the grandchildren of the founding Communist Party leaders. So it's very natural over there that if you want something done here, you work with the son of the leader or the family of the leader. It's part of a very long tradition. And you'll notice how in the countries he was working in, they're not Finland, it's not England, it's China, it's Russia, it's Kazakhstan, it's places that don't necessarily have the best rule of law or where corruption and family connections matter more.
John Levine, great to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.